Hey guys, welcome to SceneTV. I'm Markus and absolutely honoured today. We have got somebody on the couch with us. She's just flown into Adelaide. She's here for the 2017 Fringe. Her name is Gingzilla and her show is Glamonster versus the World. You might have seen the posters around town. We're going to find out all about her and all about the show. Welcome, Gingzilla. Darling, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Have a seat. Sit down. Welcome to Adelaide, my dear.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are looking delightful.
Thank you.
Totally awesome. Wow, where to start? First of all, have you been to Adelaide before?
Never in my life. I have never been to Adelaide, ever.
Okay. Well, the Fringe absolutely goes off. You're booked into an amazing experience, honey. Mm-hmm. So tell me, Glamonster versus the World, the title of the show, how did that come about?
It came about from I created the word glam monster because being 7 foot tall, and being like seen as an other, I felt like being like doing drag is kind of like you're an other, and being kind of this giant version of this other. And of course I like the glamorous of the 1950s and the 1960s kind of glamour models.
Yep.
Kind of like, so I went from like glamour model being a creature of this monstrous gigantor, and I kind of combined it because also that's kind of how I got my actual name, the Gingzilla. I was sitting at a cafe one day when I was first starting out, and my friend was like, "Well, we should play with ginger. We should play with how big you are as well." So that's how it kind of came about. I'm like, well, Godzilla is massive, and then you're ginger, so that's how it started, Gingzilla.
And of course, you've told me before, the character Gingzilla is essentially the love child of Jessica Rabbit,
Lucille Ball, and Chuck Norris.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of. I mean, obviously her name is Ginger, but I'm also seeing Ginger from Gilligan's Island.
Oh yes. Yeah. Well, the leopard print is very much
the whole 50s thing.
Yeah.
Totally. Now you sing in the show as well. It's not just mime, is it?
No. There's a lot of singing. It's kind of like it's got everything. Because I trained at clown school. I went in Paris. I do a lot of clowning in it. I'm a professional singer by day when I take this off, and lip syncing obviously, because you can't be a drag queen and not lip sync. Yeah. So
right.
So it's got everything.
What kind of song? Do you produce your own songs, or are they covers?
No, they are covers, and so the music that's in my show, there's a huge variety. There is White Stripes. There is what else? White Stripes. Kanye West. I do a little bit of gangster rap. Get a bit hard.
Splendid. It's quite diverse. Totally.
Yeah. George Michael. What else? Lana Del Rey. So, and it's like a very eclectic kind of mix of music, and like Santana. Like it's a real kind of
Totally.
So yeah, the whole show is like a pastiche of pop culture from like 1950 to now. Like there is references throughout the whole thing, especially movie references, because it's all set in like a movie genre. Yeah. So like the B horror genres of the 1950s and 60s. So but I don't just reference them. I reference like so many different types of movies throughout the whole kind of show.
I'm
so much fun.
Seeing it.
Yeah.
When does it actually start?
It opens this Thursday on the 23rd at the Raj House.
Yep, sweet.
Yeah.
And then goes until...
It goes. So we have 3 shows on the first week of this week. So 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Yep.
And then the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th of March.
Now you are in the program.
I am.
So guys, look her up in here, Gingzilla, Glamonster versus the World. Obviously tickets through venuetix.com.au. Now, I know you've actually created this show specifically for Adelaide, haven't you? Mm-hmm. For the Fringe.
This is like a world premiere of the show.
Wow.
So I'm kind of bricking it, but I'm really excited for like the Australian audience to see what I've been doing, because it's kind of like the show is like a amalgamation of all the work that I've been doing over the last year as Gingzilla. So there's lots of songs and performances that I have kind of woven together to make this rich tapestry of this show. Yeah. So it's like a molding of everything that I've done.
Yeah, wow, awesome.
Yeah.
And so you've been performing over in London, obviously, so that's where you're from, for a few years doing this character. How has it gone? How's it all gone down?
It's been really an exciting experience, because I I never would have dreamt of doing drag in Australia because I felt I couldn't see me, like I couldn't see Ben as doing drag. And then I went to London, and the drag scene there is so eclectic and so like diverse. And because London or England is like the birthplace of drag, the modern drag, I guess, because you have like Shakespeare and like they always have pantomimes where there's a dame. And so the audiences in London already have the kind of the drag mentality. So they're used to seeing a man in a dress, and they have like Little Britain and Mrs. Brown's Boys. So it's not like it's all a part of their culture. But not only that, you have every part of London. There's so many different styles of drag. So like East London, where I started, is like the hairy ones. So you have like people that don't shave. They're like a bit messy and they're very political, kind of politically driven. And then you have like the West End drag queens who are very polished and they can kick up to here and they sing like Bette Midler, like crazy songs. And then you have like the South London ones, which are a bit more grimy. And then you have like the old school kind of like the hey down ones. And then you have like the what's really cool is in London they have the club kids. Club kids in London are the most fascinating
Next
creatures.
level, aren't they?
They just a night out for them is like the world. So like they spend all day getting ready, and I'm talking about the creations they create, because I worked at a club called Cirque Le Soir, which is very exclusive and kind of like, you know, you had to have the monies to put down on the table, but the club kids got in for free because they wanted that atmosphere of these awesome looking creatures, and everyone's just like blown away by them. Yeah, so I kind of like mingled with these people and got inspired. And I kind of tried to dabble into the club kid look, but I was like, it's not really too much preparation. And I don't have it's now I've kind of established my face, because like drag queens talk about like finding your face. I found my face now, so I feel like I'm going to stick to it for a while.
Did you ever contemplate doing this character without the beard, or was the beard a mandatory thing to start with?
No, the beard was a mandatory thing because I don't like a shaved face.
Yep.
And I feel like I look like a pin needle. Like Ben without a beard. I have experiences where my actual friends will literally gasp in disbelief at my face, because I usually have a beard. When I shave it off, they're like, ugh.
Who are you?
They're like, put it back. I'm like, oh, thanks, guys. You're talking about my face. Like, you fuckers.
So are you looking forward to the Fringe?
I am. I'm so
You've
excited.
probably heard stacks about it, haven't you?
I have. I've been to Edinburgh Fringe, and that's where my first Fringe I went to. And I've ever since then, I've kind of like, I need to come to Adelaide, because I've heard about Adelaide so many times, and I've been wanting to come. But I feel like before I had this, I was just another guy that sang, you know, and told stories. But now I have like this amazing vessel, Gingzilla. I feel like I have something to kind of put out in the world. And the beauty about drag is you put this on and you can fucking do anything. Like, you can do anything, and people will like. The best thing about drag is that you don't need to have. There's no excuses and there's no apologies about drag. So I felt like whenever I was just singing as Ben, it was more like, if I fucked up, I'll be like, oh fuck, I just did that. Oh my god, they're gonna say that. But if as a drag queen, you're like, oh, I fucked up. Oh, fuck that shit. Who cares? It's gonna matter. Fair. I'm like,
you can swear. You can swear.
Yeah, like I feel like as a drag queen, you can do anything, and there's the plethora of the world is just yours to take. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I've seen people do literal shit on stage, and it's gross. It's disgusting.
It's a whole other kind of show.
It is a different kind of show. But like, I think the art form of drag is just so freeing. That's why I've loved it so much.
Who's another performer, a drag performer that you actually look up to and admire?
They're not. I won't say they're specifically drag performers, but they use kind of the form of like Legata Shakala is like a major influence to me, especially because he's like a bass, and I'm like a bass singer as well. Iota is like God to me. I fucking love him.
He was in Adelaide last week.
Oh really?
Doing the Bowie show with the ASO. Right. Outstanding.
He is just incredible. I think he is my biggest inspiration, because I saw him in Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and then from then on, I just was adoring him. Everything I've seen him in, he's just magnificent.
Nails it.
So I'm kind of like a bit of him and a bit of Lagacha Chocolat, put them together, a ginger version of them. That's why I aspire to be.
And yeah, you've got such a strong brand, haven't you? It's iconic now.
Oh, thank you.
And Gingzilla, you brought me a little gift here, haven't you? Just some ginger beer. Mm-hmm. I love it. It's all about your branding all the way, isn't it?
It is all my branding. Do you know what? The beautiful people at Bunda Rim have given me a cachet of awesome ginger products. I have ginger beer, I have ginger vodka, ginger rum, gummy bears, I have naked ginger. So what's happening on the 25th, this Saturday, we're having a ginger night.
Yep.
And if you are a ginger, if you know a ginger, if you have a thing for gingers, come along, because there's going to be like gingers everywhere. Ginger beer, we're going to be like sipping away, like having a little... Like,
now you are performing at Raj House, aren't you?
I am. I'm Raj House.
Awesome.
Which is the Feast Hub.
Which is the Feast Hub.
It is. I've just walked into the venue. It's going to be so much fun. We're creating like a little catwalk. It's going to be fucking epic. Excuse my language. But it's going to be epic. I had to find I reserve my swearing for past 9:30, but it's during the day, isn't it?
Always 9:30 where we are. It's always fine. It's all good. What can people expect from the show?
Oh, they can expect a thrill ride. From the very moment you walk upstairs and you are greeted by me as like, we're creating a drive-in, a 1950s drive-in experience. So you come in, you'll see me in like my little kind of pin-up, gorgeous candy bar outfit, and we're gonna be like serving you all night long. It's gonna be, you know what? I've kind of combined two different genres. I've combined like the how-tos of the 1950s, you know, like of how to be a housewife.
Yep.
It's kind of like, and then woven it into this monster, like B-horror monster genre. So you're going to be expecting like high drag. I'm talking about like singing to the gods come home, burlesque, just debauchery and fun. It's so much fun. This whole experience, yeah.
And what else do you want to do with your character? Are there other places you want to take it?
Well, yeah, I'm kind of like, this is the starting point for me. What I want to do is one day, my dream is to be in front of a gigantic orchestra and just sing. Like, do a little Conchita, you know? Because everyone's like, oh, you look like Conchita. I'm like, we look nothing alike. Like, have you seen Conchita? Like, she's like Middle Eastern appearance. She's got black hair. I like totally different world from her. I guess I have a beard. But
do you get that quite a bit?
I get it all the time. Like, do you know what? So thankful that she has kind of brought light to this.
Yeah.
Exactly, because I think before it was such bearded drag queens was such a niche and such a kind of small thing, but she brought it to a forefront that you can be beautiful in all different forms, and I think that's the most powerful thing that she has brought this to the light. Like, and I think this gender neutral kind of thing that's going on is kind of amazing to watch.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's great. What with the show? How long did it take you to produce?
Oh gosh, it's been about 4 months that I've been compiling and putting it together.
Yep.
So I have I've been doing lots of blue screen shooting. So throughout the show, there's like I'm doing like. I don't want to give too much away, but basically there is a lot of me being stupid on a blue screen and putting myself into the horror movies. So it's really ridiculous. So and then like just practicing, learning new songs, learning the lip syncs, sitting in front of the mirror, just moving my mouth
over and over
again to get those, because I don't do when I lip sync I don't sing, I lip sync scenes. So I do like Fatal Attraction, I do like Glenn Close, and I do all these kind of amazing, like Lucille Ball, and I do lots of kind of lip syncing to spoken word rather than singing. So I'm not going to like do like a Mariah. We don't speak about that.
No, shh. Gingzilla, absolutely, what a treat.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see the show.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it very much. Thank you so much for being on the set
Thank
with
you
us.
for having me.
Oh, honey, anytime. I told you that. You've been watching SceneTV. I'm Markus. This has been the lovely Gingzilla. Like I said, fringetix.com.au for the tickets. It's going to be worth it, totally. You've been watching SceneTV. Ciao. See ya.